everyone, it's Jess with Kinder Stampo, and today I'm going to show you how to make this simple but really elegant card. I thought it was really appropriate because the theme of the blog hop is home is where the heart is, and it's really focused about kind of remembering and being thankful for all of the things that we love about our family and our home and what makes our home our own. So this card basically says I remember, and it's just using two simple stamps, and it's just a great opportunity for you to write something within, telling one of your love members something that you love about them, or just writing something down about a certain time in their life that they did something that you want them to remember, and put it in kind of like a time capsule or just something really fun like that. So lots of ways that you can use this simple but beautiful card. And the stamp set that I'm using for this is the Unity Stamp Company Through All Generations set. It has 12 stamps, and it's an in-store only stamp set. And I'll just open it up so you can see one of the images. You can get an idea of how huge these stamp sets are. Look how it's in the center of my hand, and it's just super huge. If I were to measure it, I would probably say it's like 3.5 by 3.5, and that's just this one, and there's 12 of them in here. So let's put that over to the side. The base of the card is just an A2 size card, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of craft paper and I'm going to cut it in half. This is 8.5 by 11, so we're just going to cut it at 4.25 and move this over to the side. Then we're going to go ahead and fold our card in half like this, and then we're just going to crease the top. So it'll be a top fold card, just trying to make it a little different than that one. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ruler, and you don't have to measure it, you can kind of eyeball it, but just so you can see that you can measure it, we'll go ahead and we'll measure from the top, and then we're just going to put a little dash mark at the 2.25 mark, and then we're going to flip our ruler and measure from the bottom, and we're going to put a dash at the 2.5-inch mark. And these are basically going to be our guides, so we know where we're going to position the border. We'll go ahead and take a clear block and grab this gorgeous kind of viney border stamp. You guys know how much I love my Memento and Tuxedo black, so anytime that I'm using black, this is what I use. And we're just going to ink it up nicely like this and flip it around. Then we're going to use these little marks right here as our guides, and we're just going to press firmly down and remove. We'll flip it over and ink again, and then we're going to press firmly down again and remove. So again, you don't have to be completely perfect, just try to make it as straight as possible. And then I just go ahead and erase those two little marks. The next thing I did was I grabbed two markers in coordinating colors, and I used this to kind of just color the leaves, and I colored every other one in the darker color, and then I went ahead and took the lighter color and colored in the remaining. And just for the purposes of the video, I've gone ahead and done one so you can see exactly what it looks like. So we have this all done. The next thing I did was I took a little piece of paper, and this one is cut at 3.25 inch by 4.25. And we're going to grab our distress ink, and we're just going to crunch this up a little bit like this, and do the exact same thing all around the edges of the card. Like that. Really simple. Then again, we're going to go ahead and take our clear block, remove this and now put the sentiment in the center. We're going to grab our ink again and just ink it up. I like to ink it up, put ink onto the stamp, not put the stamp into the ink. That's just a personal preference. Whatever your favorite way to do, I would say just stick to it if it works. And then we're just going to go ahead and position it in the center of this little paper and ink down like that. So now we have this. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our Helmer's tape runner and just put a little bit of adhesive on the back. Keep in mind the Helmer's tape runner is super sticky, and we'll keep this on here very securely. So we're just going to go ahead and position this in the center like this. And then we're going to grab just some random bling. And I like to use these strips. I feel that they work really well for me. And then I'm just going to use an X-Acto knife to just kind of cut and place. So I'm just placing them in the center of the scroll. So these three little centers here, and then these three on the bottom. So that's two. Just turn it around. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I am left-handed, so sometimes, depending on which way I start, I just need to flip things around. So I hope for video purposes, you guys still can follow. And then here we go, that's 5 and 6. So there we go. Now we have 2 of these simple cards that say I remember, that you can give to your loved ones with an awesome sentiment or just a really wonderful story. That's something that they've done that you want them to treasure forever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick card, and I look forward to sharing new ideas with you very soon. Thanks for watching.